Yeah. Yeah. Friday night vibes. Evil Dookie in the building. Turk Murphy, let's ride. Welcome to the rough cut. Crack the box, we gon' rough stuff. Classified on the desk, we touch up. Friday night, yeah, we level that fun up. Rough cut. Paint pose, let the squad flex. Evil Dookie Turk running all sets. Click in, you ain't seen it like this yet. Camera on, ring light humming. Still framed and the chat start flooding. Fresh case, got the blade out cutting. Slice tape, pull a Joe out stunting. Bare plastic, that's just the base coat. Turn a shelf toy to a main show. Turk line up parts like a payload. Dookie add grind, make the chain glow. Tiny boots get a dust wash battle wear. Shoulder strap dry brush like a seen air. Backpack looking like it's burned through a raid. Tiny world but the detail heavyweight. Yo, pass that brush. Hold up, let the paint set, hush. Chat spam fire when the cam zooms in. One more mod, now the figure got sent. Welcome to the rough cut. Crack the box, we gon' rough stuff. Classified on the desk, we touch up. Friday night, yeah, we level that fun up. Rough cut. Paint pose, let the squad flex. Evil Dookie Turk run in all sets. Click in, you ain't seen it like this yet. Roll.
Figures. We go freaking live and I drop the damn fucking water slide on the ground.
Why wouldn't it be anything other than that, brother?
Man, earlier I was trimming these freaking bolts for the damn, I don't even know what I'm calling this thing. The fucking nightmare, I guess. Because it's been a nightmare to get this thing assembled. And I went up and got a bolt from a buddy of mine because I'm helping him part-time in his motorcycle shop doing his bikes.
Right.
And I'm fucking cutting a bolt and the goddamn thing bounced across the garage. I heard it bounce off the garage door. I'm like, oh shit, where did that thing go?
I know that feeling. I've had that happen. You know that. It's like, where the fuck they go? And then it will never be just some bolt you can randomly go over to any parts, warehouse, hardware store and get. It's some fine pitched reverse thread motherfucker that's it's like, what the fuck?
No, and I had to get this thing special from him because I'm using the Stinger tires in the front of this thing, but I thought I had some bolts for it, and I figured out something. I'll show it in a second. After we say hi to the chat, but I didn't have the bolt, and I was like, "Man, you got any bolts these big?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Dig through this pile, man." It took me like 20 minutes to find this shit, but I got them, so now we're good.
Hell yeah!
Let's see who's in here. Paul Morales, Gojo, Trey's here. Trey said he's opening up Joe, Zap, Crazy Legs, and Female Crimson Guard. Man, none of my shit is shipped from Pulse. But that's my last Pulse order.
Ouch.
White Mike's here. Son of a Crayon's here. Paul Smoking and Loken. Trey says, happy birthday, Turk. For those of y'all that know, Turk's birthday was yesterday. He's about to file for Social Security.
Pretty close.
And Broby One Kenobi. Appreciate y'all stopping in. Replay Squad, if you jumping in, we appreciate that as well.
Thanks for stopping by, fellas.
But happy birthday.
Yeah, it was pretty fun, actually. It wasn't
Did you? What'd you do?
Kids come over? Not a whole lot. I hung out with my kids pretty much and work. But, hey, sometimes it's the little things, it ain't the big things.
Man, the older I get, the more I realize how important that shit is,
Yeah, man, all that other shit doesn't mean nothing, really.
Nope.
At all.
Gonzo said happy birthday. Paul Smoking Loken said happy birthday. Bobby Wald's here. He said happy birthday.
I appreciate each and every one of you fellas. I'm sitting here. I got a mess of guns here, and I was like, I'm going to detail up some of them a little bit. I did a couple of them and just added some simple details on them. Made them a little bit better.
The devil's in the details, man.
It sure is. Well, here, I got where I can kind of show you.
Here, let me blow you up. Oh, shit. I just blew both of us up on my screen. Hold on.
Ah, hell with it, man. It ain't that serious. I was just going to say, like, the difference in, like, the green and shit.
Well, I got it. I'll figure it out. Uno momento, por favor, senor. There we go. See, I figured it out. Yeah, see, those look good when you add a little accent on.
Yeah, it's a little, that makes a little different to it, you know? So that's probably what I'll be doing, fiddling with these things, because I ain't got nothing else better to do with my time. I haven't really bought nothing new, because it's just like, man, I don't know. I don't see why buying anything new is the right thing to do right now.
Gonzo said detailing guns is relaxing. Just kick back and detail away.
Yeah.
Lunchbox, thanks for stopping. Lunchbox Killer jumped in.
What's happened to Lunchbox Killer?
Yeah, the detailing part is fun. And like you said, the new shit that's coming out, man, I've quit my pre-orders. I pre-order now through my toy store guy who hope he gets better. I got back on Instagram finally. I took Punk's advice and a couple of you other guys' advice, and I said, you know what, I'm going to put my shit on Instagram because, I mean, YouTube only reaches so many people, you know? So I was like, fuck it, I'll start putting my stuff on Instagram. And the toy store guy he's got his own little Instagram page. Man, I get on there, and my wife used to follow him for him, but she doesn't use Instagram. Very rarely. And I get on there, and he's like, closed. Next post, closed. And I was like, oh, shit, you know, toy store's on here. He had like 3 days worth of closing. So I sent him a text. I was like, man, you good? I know I ain't been out there in a while. He goes, man, I had emergency gallbladder surgery. He's like, I was in the store today for 45 minutes and couldn't take it. I was like, dude, if you need help, I'll come help you. I ain't got shit to do.
Damn.
I mean, I can open up figures or whatever the hell it is needs to fucking have done stock a shelf. That shit ain't beneath me.
Well, I know how them telling you that is, because I was just right there.
Yeah, when he said that, I thought about you. I was like, damn, that shit's gotta suck. He's like, man, it's the worst fucking pain I've ever been in my life. And I've heard people say about kidney stones too, but
make the wrong choice because they almost had me to where I made the wrong choice.
Yeah. Gojo asked if you're still working on the mountain.
Yeah, I haven't worked on the mountain. It's right here. I haven't touched it. I've been busy doing so. I decided to do some other shit, and I started cutting my truck in half. That's one thing. I've been picking up pieces for that, and a lot of the rental property stuff, and I haven't got to the mountain yet, but I still have the mountain, playing on the mountain.
Hey, warm weather comes around, we get busy with shit, you know?
Well, the rental property stuff, we got a couple of tenants that we just started renting to. Well, I didn't rent to them, but and I don't think they're the best ones because a lot of like these our properties have been pretty much set it and forget it for the last 5 or 6 years, and then all of a sudden, bam, the furnace is falling apart, the fucking pipes freezing, just everything under the sun.
Yeah, it's gonna start showing up now. John said get well soon, or Trey said get well soon for John. That's the guy that owns the toy store. Gojo said, damn, I had emergency appendix when I was in the hospital, 3 days of surgery. Yeah, appendix shit sucks.
Hell yes, that too, man.
I did get something in the mail today.
Oh, yeah? Oh, nice.
And I figured something out today with said package that came in the mail today.
Oh,
So I'm gonna go over. There's these 2 pegs. I'm gonna blow myself up here so everybody can see this.
Go ahead,
This
man.
shit has stumped me for. Damn, I completely took you off, Turk.
Go for it, man. I'm just sitting here trying to see these guns and I can't see them. So
Hey, if anybody needs StreamYard lessons, I gave it for free too, by the way. They may not be good lessons, but they'll be lessons. I did it again. How do I flip this? Bear with me. I'm an idiot. All right, we're just going to do this. Everybody can see it's half screen. These 2 little pegs are on this bike here. I had no clue what the hell these pegs were supposed to be. Like, that has stumped me for the longest damn time. What those could possibly be for, right? Well, Uncle Clutch from Lady Spartan Customs, I think if I got that right, went to Toyland. He's got a flea market he goes to. And he hit me up. He's like, hey, man, I'm going to this flea market. I saw some shit. We started talking back and forth. He's like, do you need anything? I said, man, this is one thing I'm looking for, but I'm not paying the money they've got it for on damn freaking eBay. It's just ridiculous. It's through the roof. But he found the one bike that I'm looking for. And this is one bike I will not customize. And it's this one. And he got it with the damn figure.
oh, that's the Captain America or whatever, right?
Yeah, the World War II bike. And that's what those
Yeah,
friggin' holes are for, are to peg the damn ammo box and the damn fucking rifle case on it. I was like,
Makes
no
sense.
shit. Because he didn't get it in the box. It was still in the bubble, zip tied, but the box wasn't there. I was like, man, how the hell does this shit go on there? So I was trying to figure it out, and I finally just pulled the picture up. My wife's like, just looking online, see if you can find a picture. And I saw the shit hanging on there. I'm like, oh, okay. And I looked at the holes. I'm like, no shit. That's what those friggin' pegs are for. So you want to talk about reuse? This is on Captain America bike, the Marvel Legends Wolverine bike, and the Marvel Legends Punisher bike. And like Paul
Yeah.
just said, Smoking Loken, the Captain America, this was the first bike. But this is one I will not touch just because it's, to me, it's so iconic. And he got this shit for $60.
Oh, that ain't bad.
So he sent
I've seen that
me
thing go for a bunch more.
the 100 and fucking. So he sent me this bike, Captain America figure, and 2 other figures, and I straight up traded him a custom bike I'm doing for him. So I'm gonna send him the bike.
Oh yeah, that ain't bad. Yeah.
But man, this thing has been like my grail of motorcycles to find for Marvel Legends, because you can't find it anywhere. And if you do, like you said, it's expensive as shit online. And 9 times out of 10, the ones I found online, they didn't have the fucking windshield on here. And now that I see the windshield on here, I can take the windshield apart and possibly make new windshields for my bikes if I want. Just reverse engineer it with styrene.
Right.
And plexi. Man, I was stoked when this came in the mail. My wife's like, cutting that thing up, are you? I'm like, hell no.
The little itty bitty shit,
Yeah. Bobby said, drill little holes in those missiles that came in with heavy duty, mount them to the front fork. Not in this one. Maybe on the other ones, because that is a good idea. Because I've got this right here, rocket pods. That came with heavy duty. Yeah, see, that shit looks good. I don't see how you can paint that shit not figureheads.
I can do. Hey, I ain't gonna say it's the finest work. It looks good on. It's like the lipstick on the pig. You know what I mean? Looks good right by.
Yeah, but Hasbro ain't coming to your house to inspect your shit.
Up close, I don't know. I guess it's good enough for me, so that's all that counts.
Yeah. Yeah, Lunchbox. I've been looking for this thing for like 2 years, ever since I started going heavy with Dreadnoughts. Yeah, Gonzo, it was a steal. Paul said Ghost Rider too. Yeah, the Ghost Rider bikes, but that one is friggin' translucent red or damn near translucent. So I got 2 of those, and that was the other reason I checked with my toy guy because he's got 2 in the back for me. I told him to hold 2 for me, but since he's messed up, I told him, I said, well, I ain't going anywhere. No rush. I'll get him whenever. I've got enough shit going on. I don't need to get him now. But keeping this shit on there, I'm going to put some sticky tack on it because the leather case for the weapon wants to keep falling out.
Oh,
But it's a dope-ass friggin' bike, though. I like the way they did it. Gojo said artists are their own worst critics. That is 100% true.
man, I'm not saying that I can't see the shit, man. My eyes are bad. That's what the problem is. Like if it was a few years ago and my eyes were better, I'd be all in on this shit. Whenever you guys said, "Hey, let's paint some heads," I'd be like, "Yeah, I'd like to." Now it's too much welding and shit, man, and hours in the sun. My eyes are shot.
But the 2 figures he sent me were both Thor Ragnaroks. And these things, I think they're Ragnarok. I'm not good with Marvel. It's definitely Thor. But all I did, I got lazy. So I made a Dreadnought. But all I did was paint his shirt white. He had like a design on there.
Right.
And then the straps that come around his boots were like a yellow. I was like, man, fuck that. I just put brown, make it look leather. Because eventually I'm going to run out of figure out how to do this. So I was like, you know what? He'll be good. And I'll put him in the California chapter as a treasurer since he's a damn movie star.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll start working on this hunk of shit. And I switched up design a little bit again on this thing.
Oh, man, that's how. That's why I don't plan on none of it, because it's always going to change. You know what I'm saying? Somehow, some way.
Well, I know. There you go. Yep. The grips, and you put just enough on there.
Yeah, it don't take a lot, just a couple little pieces, man, and it turns it into a lot better product, I think.
Yeah, NorCal Voodoo just jumped in. Everybody go over to his channel on the 1st of April. He had me on pre-recorded interview. Good dude. So check out his shit in 1 April. I think it drops. Check out all his stuff. He's really good conversationist.
Oh yeah, forgot.
Paul said he wants to pick up a couple of them lowrider cars to customize. Man, these things were cheap as hell. I'm not sure how cheap they are now. But we talked, you and I, a while back, and we were talking about putting 2 barrels in it. Man, I'm just going to keep one in the back because I got stupid with the paint.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to bring the camera down so everybody can see the shit. And I actually detailed the frickin' the trunk area for the speakers. I just couldn't let that go. I didn't want to take away from that.
Right.
And then going into the front, I still got to touch up the back where the soft cover would be at. Let me go this way so the light can get it. And then I went ahead and did the interior. And you talk about some switches. Holy shit.
Dude, I'm not liking that. I'm seeing that and I'm like, that makes my eyes cross, man.
Man, there was so much, and I was going to do different colors. I was like, screw that shit. And then the carpet on there, I painted it purple. The steering wheel, this is an easy car to customize, but getting it back together kind of was a pain in the ass. And if anybody's going to get this thing, I would not suggest doing what I did because I'm running into a couple issues. But even down here, like the switches, I put like for the hydraulics that would make it bounce, I put green and red and alternated them a little bit. But I mean, this thing's been sitting for a while. And like I got one for Gojo I'm working on. Thanks, Gojo. Lunchbox Dreadnoks for life. That's what it's about for Knott County. And NorCal said carbs looking sweet. Thank you. But I can't fucking spray paint anything outside. So this shit has all been marker work inside here or paintbrush. The pollen is so bad here. It looks like fucking Alaska with snow in winter.
Man, that's crazy. I'm glad they don't do all that here.
Every other day I've had a migraine. Every other day because of the damn allergies. And I haven't been like that in years. But what I figured out, for those of you that have stingers like Turk and I do, and we have multiple ones, which I have to fix this right here. No, Gojo said, you wrote low rider on the floor mat. Holy shit, level of detail is next level. I would like to take credit for that, but that shit was already there. And I wanted to paint that shit in there. But man, I tried with a marker and a paintbrush and it just kept bleeding over onto the carpet. And I was like, fuck that. I'm not doing it. But it's there. So what I should have done was spray painted the shit and then went back over it with the paint, you know, so the lowrider would have popped.
Right.
But I didn't do that. But you can still see the lowrider in it, which is kind of funny because it ain't going to be a damn lowrider. SES Dog's in here.
What's up, SES Dog? I'm not ignoring everybody. I'm focusing on the melee here, so to speak.
All right, so I'm going to show everybody something. Turk, I don't know if you knew this or not. That center hub right there on that Stinger wheel, all I did was paint it black, roughly. That center hub is what spins. So inside that Stinger, yeah, inside that, it's almost like a T where it tabs in and then it'll spin freely on the, so the rim will spin freely on this. Oh, I could not get that thing to work. Yeah, so it spins like on a hub. So essentially it's a hub bearing, right? I could not get that thing to work with the pins and screws that I had. Because it ended up, when you put it in there, the old one, let me get a new one. So here's a new one, and you can see that that center hub spins. And the only thing I'm doing is the two ends right there. You can just twist that. So when you're pushing it, those are staying still in the hub. Yeah, that looks good, Turk. Really good. Those stay still in the hub. So when you're moving it, the tire can spin freely. When I tried screwing into this, those dog ears flattened out. I couldn't get it to work. So what I came up with was you can punch. I mean, you could probably push it, but I didn't. I freaking dremeled it. But I dremeled down until I was able to punch that center hub out. Once I got that center hub out, I tried super gluing an Allen bolt to it. Put an Allen bolt in like this. And I was going to put the nut in the backside. That shit ain't working. The super glue's not holding. And that's the good stuff that Seagram left me when I was here, when he was here for his 113. So what I'm going to do, I pull the playbook out of Bobby Wald. I'm going to JB weld that bolt in there. I'm going to put some in there tonight. I'll drop it down in there. I already got the bolts with the nuts. Nuts and bolts are in here. So all I'm going to do is put the JB weld on the rim, and then I'll just slide that rim right in like that. I'm just hoping that some bitch is going to fit.
That should.
And now that I'm looking at it, it's not going to fit. It's too shallow, but it may fit. It may. We'll see. If not, it won't roll. And I'm not pissed if it won't roll. It's not like I'm going to be pushing it around anyhow. This was just a test to see if I could do this. Trial and error. HK Viper jumped in. He said hello.
What's happening to HK Viper?
Bobby
I'm
said,
focused
I
hard
actually
on
had
seeing
some time.
these guns.
Go ahead.
I'm focused hard on seeing these guns, man. So I ain't.
You need them little magnifying glasses, man.
Yeah, I know, man. I just haven't got them. I need to go get some goddamn glasses again.
Bobby said, I actually had some time this week to do a little more work in the Cold Slither tour bus. Had a lot of detailing. Was doing it inside with my youngest. Got a hold of a Sharpie and drawed all over it. Oh, man, that's got to suck.
Mm. Well, it's graffiti.
Yeah. Hella Geek's here. Appreciate it, Hella Geek.
Sometimes
Jetman's
whenever
here.
life gives you lemons, you got to make lemonade, damn it.
That's right. 3 stars here. Bobby and I were talking. I sent him a picture. I don't know if I sent it to you in Grievance or not. The Hello Brats bus. You remember the old Airstream campers?
Yeah, the silver one. I remember you sent it to us, or you sent it to me.
That fucking bus would be sick for Cold Slither. And I found one for like $40 or some shit. And then I realized, because I showed Gojo too, and he's like, dude, I didn't even catch it. And I'm usually pretty good about eBay, but this dude had just joined eBay in February of this year. That's a red flag right off the bat.
Well, that don't mean all that. He could have just joined eBay. What was his seller numbers?
He had 3.
What did he say?
I mean, they said perfect or whatever, but it was like copy paste bullshit from somebody created it, you know.
Right.
But I found one. I figured that bus would be worth $100 if I could get it, because what I wanted to do, which I had to tear the clubhouse down to put this shit back up because I got to order the board. So the clubhouse is kind of on a pause until I get the correct board in, because my construction methods were apparently not going to work. But that tour bus would look dope outside the clubhouse with Cold Slither label on the bus. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it certainly would.
Well, let's see if I can fuck this damn truck up.
Man, that's what I'm going to these damn guns. I got a million of them I need to really detail. I want to go until the paint marker wears out. Let's just say I may be selling some guns at Joe Fest.
You need to, with the amount of shit you got, man. Well, you said your printer took a shit too.
Yeah. I got a lot of product though already that's made up. So I just can't print any new shit.
I was thinking about selling bikes down there, but hell, I'd have to buy all those bikes. 2, they have to be customized the way I did it. It wouldn't be made to order. And 3, I hate to do that and not make it. And 4, I really don't want to carry all that shit down there.
Yeah. I feel you on that. And then have a bunch of bikes and nothing sell. And then you have to tote them all back home.
Which would be fine because they sit on my shelf.
Right. Man, I think I'm going to sell a few things. I don't know if I've spoke to you, I know, but I ain't said a lot to everybody else, but there's a few things I'm going to be parting with, I think.
Joe Fest is the place to do it.
Yeah.
Bring your money, everybody. If you're going, bring money.
I got so much shit, and I got a lot of doubles and stuff, man. I know this guy will sell down there.
Yeah, because you can't get those, not in the blue.
Yeah, I know.
Jetman asked if you're still working on the Cobra Island. Yes, he is.
Yeah, I am. It's just going slowly. Yeah,
For those of you,
figured, fuck it, man. I have all this shit just sitting on the shelf. I really don't mess around with it like it. Some people play with it. I just look at it, man. I guess, but I don't need all this stuff. That's why some of this can go bye bye. Like stuff I know that guys will probably want, like this thing.
yeah. Joe Fan 84 came in here. Appreciate you coming in.
What's up, Joe Fan? He had a live earlier today. I caught a little bit of that. It was pretty good live.
Anybody that's jumping in, I am mixing Bonda or JB Weld up. So my hands are tied, and I know Turks are, but we're monitoring the chat.
Yeah, we're looking. I'm attempting the gun painting.
The only thing I hate about JB Weld is trying to get it in this fucking hole, man. How long do I have to use this shit before it starts to set?
What kind is it?
It's the gray kind now.
Yeah, they got 24-hour, and then they got quick set. Does it say quick or 24-hour? If it says 24-hour, you got a while.
It's about to say, oh shit, I fucked up set. I didn't really think this through.
Oh no. I don't like when a plan doesn't come together.
Yeah, I really did not think this through.
Well, there's only a couple things you can do about that.
There we go.
Assess the situation, right? And is it fucked up? And then if so, how bad? And then you ask if anybody's seen it. And if nobody's seen it, then you blame it on somebody else. Damn it.
Well, everybody's seen. Well, 18 people have seen it right now. 19, including you.
You fucked yourself on that one, man. That ain't my fault.
It's your fault.
No. See, that's another part of this. Grievance isn't here, so we can blame him. Grievance's fault.
That's right.
You got to learn how to pass the buck sometimes, man. Oh.
Guys, I'll get to the chat in 1 minute. I know you guys are going back and forth. I'm in a customizer conundrum clusterfuck right now. All right, I think it's pretty safe to say that these wheels will not roll because I didn't think this through 110%. But it's okay. Scrap Tracks doesn't roll. All right. Hold on.
Ooh.
That ain't gonna work. What's the number one rule when you work with wood?
Have plenty of marijuana.
Well, okay. Number 2 rule: measure twice, cut once.
I thought you meant from like the construction days, man. My bad.
Hella Geek just said it. Measure twice, cut once. Well, customizing, I guess you should say measure 5 times before you glue once.
Right.
And
Look
my
at it,
idea of the
call it,
bolt,
buddy.
my idea of the bolt to keep these wheels on was a good fucking idea. But where I screwed up at was I cut too much of that rim out.
Mm. So what you're saying is good idea, poor execution.
Bazinga. So I'm gonna let this sit. And this sumbitch is now gonna be a non-roller, which sucks. But it is what it is.
Don't beat yourself up, man. I'm not batting 1,000 either.
I'm gonna jump back to the
Gun
chat.
painting ain't easy. Looks good on camera though, dang it.
Only on Friday night fuck ups.
Man, it's really upsetting because I, like, all through my life, I had good eyes and I could see stuff like this really, really good. Like carburetor rebuilding and shit like that. All the little pieces, I was excellent at that shit.
3 Star was asking Joe Fan about his stream if it ended soon. They're going back and forth. I guess his phone was dying. Lunchbox said, "Are you guys gonna get the Joe ATV and Trouble Bubble?" Yes and yes, I will. I'm a completionist, so I will get it.
Nah, sir. And no, sir.
But I'm getting one each. Even my son that well, I think my son said he wanted Snake Eyes in the 4-wheeler, so I gotta get 2 of those, but yeah, Hella
not
Geek
me,
and
man.
NorCal both said measure twice, cut once. 3 Star said don't use fire. That's a good one for cutting wood. Joe Fan said me is measure 6, cut once, throw away, cut again.
Joe Fan, need more weed.
Wait for weed to kick in.
Yeah, wait for the weed, man. Damn. Should have known that.
Triple D said, sorry I'm late. I was watching Kook, and the translucent one also had some pretty good painkillers in me right now.
Dave, did you go to the hospital?
No excuse.
Because, hey, Dave took
He got the painkillers from some hooker. Again?
Seems legit. Hey, shit happens, man. You need painkillers, goddammit. Random hooker comes along.
Joe Fan 84 said, I don't smoke though. I'm crazy enough. Well, we all are in our own rights. Lunchbox Killer said, I always say you can't duck it. Fuck it. Oh, collarbone. Triple D, you broke your fucking collarbone?
Yes, that's what I was saying.
How the hell did you break your collarbone, man?
And that's where the story gets complicated. He says, well,
He didn't tell me that shit. How big was this chick you tried to pick up?
Man, hey, if you can't pick them up, don't pick them up, damn it. First rule. Last rule, I think.
First and last.
Yeah, we was on Joe Fan's. He had a live stream, and Dave said, he's like, man, I think I broke my shit. I was like, go to the hospital? I don't fuck around with that, man. Hey, whenever you're fucked up, man, you can't function, man. You just need to go get that shit fixed, man.
No, I need to finish the live stream first.
Well, he was just in the chat.
Gonzo said when work. No, he said slipping. Triple D. God damn. Triple D said slipping, climbing down off a manny lift after checking the fuel level, 10 feet into the semi-loading dock. Holy shit. Yeah, that fucking had to suck. I hope you get better, man. You definitely ain't gonna be riding for a while. Gonzo
Man,
said
that's
when
bad,
working with
'cause-
wood, perform the sniff
That-
test. You don't want to put your wood where your nose don't agree with.
Man, sometimes it ain't them high. You like it can be 8 foot, 6 foot. I know a guy, man. He fell off a 6 foot ladder, and he wasn't even all the way up it. But whenever he came down, it did something and it ruptured his spleen. And he went to the hospital, and he was in the hospital in the emergency room, sitting there waiting because he was in tremendous pain. And he died. He bled to death in the damn waiting room, waiting on the scene. And all he did was fall off a fucking step.
Internal injury?
Yes, it ruptured his spleen. Somehow he was an unlucky motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit ain't nothing to play with.
Hell, they got
Bullshit.
it up here in my town. They tore down an old McDonald's. It was there since the 70s, right? And they built up a new one. And they had the construction worker down there. He fell off his ladder, and they found him dead out there. He was laid out dead, and they said he broke his neck from falling off his goddamn ladder.
And a buddy of mine was telling me that the guy I'm working with, right? He fucking said that somebody we used to ride with is a truck driver, and the dude parked the shit out in like fucking Idaho or some shit and was there for 3 days before the trucking company fucking checked on the truck. They thought maybe he caught a flight home. He was dead in the back of the truck.
Damn.
Had a heart attack and
I've
died.
seen that type of shit happen before too.
Ain't that nuts?
Yep. Man, hey, whenever I was young, I had a buddy of mine named Dwayne Deal. Me and him used to do a little drag racing and shit and junkyard crawling. And we was out there in the pickup park, the Nevada pickup park, and we were going through this old junker, man, and we were popping the locks on the trunk to get in there and see what was in the trunk, because a lot of them were just in there. Well, man, we found a dead body in there, and it turned out that the guy was like, his family had been looking for him, and they like towed the car off the highway or some shit, somebody drove it and left it on the highway, and the car went through an impound and everything, and like 2 or 3 years, you know what I mean? The car had just been sitting in lots, and the guy was dead in the trunk the whole time.
For that long?
For that long. Nobody ever thought to look in the fucking trunk. And of course, it was so hot out there, it didn't take long for him to turn into a raisin. Whenever we got to it, you couldn't smell, just a faint smell. But I'll bet you at first it wasn't good.
A fucking dead body reeks. A body on fire is the worst. But a fucking dead body decomposing fucking smells. There's nothing like it.
Nothing like that. That how I know is because I know, you know what I mean? I've just smelled it. That shit ain't nothing nice, man. That dude, hey, it'll make you uncontrollably start vomiting. You could be the toughest, baddest son of a bitch ever, and see some shit and it don't make you get sick. Hey, that shit right there, just the odor of it will make you throw up. I don't know what it is about it for me. Like a dead deer or something like that. It's bad.
Oh, God. The other day we were putting fucking drywall up at my buddy's shop because he's putting a dyno room in. I'm probably going to start running a dyno for him for the bikes. Man, there was a fucking dead deer down the road. That shit, the wind was blowing with the pollen. I thought it was a pollen. It wasn't.
Wow. Yeah, that's bad. About as bad as dead fish, you know what I mean? Dead fish.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking bad, too.
NorCal said if she ain't 280, she ain't a lady.
Yeah, go ahead, man. That's all for you, buddy.
Bobby said breaking your collarbone is just a side effect of having Daredevil in your name.
Yeah, right. Shouldn't have named yourself
Joe Fan 80,
Daredevil, Dave.
Joe Fan
You kind
84
of
said
brought that
workman's
shit
comp.
on yourself, brother.
Is that purple?
No, it's tan.
Tan?
Yeah. Look out, Vala. I'm coming for you on the guns. Not
NorCal
really.
said after falling up to 40 is the worst. Rolled out of bed and had me laid up for a week, 3 feet.
Yeah,
Damn.
I already know.
Triple D said, Joe Fan, you still need a singer. I found a couple of clearance at Walmart today. See, that's what I'm talking about. Each other helping each other out.
Yeah. I
610,
like it
what's
better
up?
that way than the cutthroat stuff.
Yeah, me too. 3-Star said, here last summer, they found a dude in the back of an SUV that had been impounded. Saturday in a lot for a month in the sun. Someone walked by and noticed the smell. How the fuck does you get a vehicle in an impound lot and not check the fucking vehicle? Drugs, bodies, money, guns. How the fuck do you not check that shit?
Whenever they're towed off the side of the road or whatever, because somebody just abandoned it, that or the highway or whatever.
You can't go to the impound lot and get the shit out of your vehicle unless you pay the fucking bill. But if I was a
Yeah, I
fucking tow
know
truck
that,
driver,
but a lot of people, like, if they're traveling on the highway, hell, if they don't give, if the car blew up, they already know it's junk, so they ain't even going back for it. They don't.
man, I would still be
They don't
checking
check
every
that shit.
fucking compartment in that bitch.
Yeah, hey, whenever they go through them impound lots, they don't check that shit, man. Not for real. You got to
They're
have somebody
dumb.
that is checking.
It's like when you take your shit to an auto dealership. What does it say? Not responsible for lost or fucking stolen products out of your vehicle, right?
Yeah.
I would say the same shit, but I'd be the dirtiest tow truck driver in the world. What do you mean you had $1 million in cash in the fucking trunk? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I quit.
That motherfucker tried to steal my goddamn music out of my car one time, boy. It didn't go good.
$610 said, what's up? And smash that like button. Appreciate it.
What's up, 610?
Joe Fan said 84 said he needs a stinger, ATV, and a claw.
I got you, Joe Fan. Message me.
Yeah, Joe Fan. Message him. He's got you.
I got you, man, right here.
Triple D said, God damn it, this chat shit. He said everything that was on the Hasbro Island is in the clearance section. That's how mine was too. But then when I went back, everything was pretty much gone. I waited, checked prices daily, and then they didn't drop down lower. They just disappeared. So they must have dropped down lower and then disappeared.
Yeah, that could have been too.
He said, Desert Scorpions $20, but Torch is still in the toy department for 27. I don't understand why they do that shit like that.
Yeah, man, that's kind of befuddling to me too, man.
I mean, just fucking knock the figures down or send them to Ollie's, one way or the other.
Well, it's the variance. It's like, how could that shit be that fucking far apart, man? Come on.
Or like for me,
You know?
my son-in-law went to the one in Spring Lake, which is 10. So I'm kind of in between both. 15 minutes one direction, 15 minutes in the other. 2 Walmarts, right? 2 total different prices. When I got that last wave of Lifeline and all them for $20 each, his Walmart had them for 27 a piece.
That was just somebody fucked up at their job at that Walmart, I think.
No, I think fucking 3-Star found them for $20 too.
Oh. Somebody fucked up at their job somewhere down the way, and they, like on the case or something, it's had that mismarked or whatever. It said you got to be priced at this.
Yeah.
And a lot of guys capitalized, thank God.
Sean Jones, thanks for stopping in. Triple D said Stingers were $35. It's not bad for a fucking figure in a fucking vehicle, though.
Yeah, man, not for real.
Yeah, see,
Distinct-
3 Star said the same thing. They were marked $20 and the signage. So that's
if the
just
Sting
people not
was
paying
green,
attention.
and it'd be $300. That's the crazy part, you know it.
I gotta get more 1% diamonds, but my newest Dreadnought is done. I'll do a file card on them. I gotta name them. But there we go. I don't even know what to call them. Oh shit! I'm glad I turned that shit around because it fucking back patch shifted on it.
Mm.
That's why it's
Man.
fucking hair fucked it up.
I think this is the last gun for a moment.
Y'all ever do these water slides? Doing them is not that hard, but when they mess up, man, they mess up. And then trying to get them
Man.
straight again is not easy.
Dude,
Best thing
think
I can
about
say
doing
is
them on
starting.
the, like big ones, like on the side of a model car. Them are a fucker. Okay. No
You know what
more.
my problem was? I tried to fucking put his hair on there and it fucking hit the water slide
Mm.
or his head sculpt.
I will say this: these little paint markers aren't bad for detailing these guns, though. It makes short work of it.
Yeah, they help.
You can't get real close on the detail, but you can get pretty close. I'll bet you this is probably the boringest show because we're just sitting here not talking, working on some shit, painting some shit. Motherfuckers probably like, God damn, this is boring as shit.
I'm usually fine if I don't fuck this damn water slide up and it just fucking shifted again. Son of a bitch. God damn it. I'm gonna have to fucking do this shit all over again.
Mm.
No, I'm not. I got it. It's just finding that sweet spot to move. Like a fat chick, you gotta figure out which roll to lift.
Yeah. What is it with you guys and the fat chicks tonight, man?
I don't know. Somebody started. I can't remember who.
Dude, man, I seen the pictures from Daytona Bike Week. It must have been Big Girl Week there. God damn, I'm glad I didn't go. Shit.
That bad?
It was pretty bad, yeah. I was like, damn, all of the girls are big. I even commented on like a lot of the, like cycle drag and shit. Every
Yeah.
time they had one on there and there was a big girl on there, I was like, oh, it's Big Girl Week. They're probably like, this motherfucker again. It's like all you guys been showing is the damn big girls. Shoot. Hey, they didn't have nothing on hardly.
Let me go back up here.
I don't like a woman that has a big old fupa and then big old titties hanging out over the fupa. That shit ain't attractive. Especially not at fucking bike week, man.
Triple D said he picked up the 2 they had because new people would want them, so he's got 2 stingers. John Berendal Punisher was $10. That's a good buck. Punisher, I like that one. I've got one, but I changed his head out. 610 said he lives in East Alabama on the Georgia border, and yet my daughter and here's boyfriend picked me up the Legacy Special Forces and Cobra Law guard at his Walmart in Columbus, Mississippi. That's cool. It's good when your kids look out for you.
Hell yeah, it is.
Gojo said Thor. Just call him Thor. The dudes will give him that nickname anyway. Yeah, but I got to change something up. I'm already being lazy, not doing shit. I got to at least come up with a name for him. Joe Fan 84 said he's on the west side, 610. Restar, that's right. He said he's going to Toylanta tomorrow. That was good. That's a good. Is that white?
Yeah. Some of the Arctic guns.
That'd be good for a fucking winter weapon. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I got. A bunch of white guns and then black guns, green guns, different colored guns for different scenarios. I got tan guns. I got guns, man.
Pew pews.
Let me rephrase that. Pew pews. Not guns. No guns.
Triple D said injuries suck. He was going to go finish on his Coast Guard boat tonight. Glad he can watch us work instead. 610 said, love watching Michigan beat Bama right now, but I'm afraid the Volunteers are going to possibly share the same fate at the end of the night. 3-star, aren't you from fucking Tennessee and you don't want the Volunteers to win? That's crazy. .610 said he was close to Rome. Usually finds the good stuff in Georgia, but not those yet. 610, I was stationed at Benning for 2 years as a drill, but I lived in Phoenix City. I don't know how close that is to Rome. Hustle. You got to do it like Savage. He's here. Appreciate you stopping in, man. Triple D said Mississippi Walmarts are the best, hands down. Well, I ain't driving from here to fucking there to get Mississippi. Mississippi. Ain't that how they say it? Mississippi.
Yeah, my cousin, I love Mississippi, man. He used to live in Gulfport.
Joe Fan 84 says Tupelo is finally getting a target, so maybe I can find stuff. We got one coming here. It's not gonna be too far away from us. But I'm not a big Target person. I'm actually at the point where I don't want to go to the fucking stores anymore because I just get pissed off. I wasted gas looking.
Man, I went toy hunt. Well, I went to the store yesterday, but I really wasn't going to buy no toys or nothing. My son was going to look for Pokemon cards. And we went by Target, and they didn't have shit at Target, man. They had still the ketchup and mustard divers, and they had the desert scorpion, but he then went up to $32. I was like, oh, I guess he's not on sale anymore.
Joe Fan said, or 610 said he's in Bama, but he may go tomorrow. I think everybody's kind of talking about fucking Toylanta. I wish I was closer to that, but I fucking hate Atlanta. No offense to anybody that lives there. I just do not like it. Driving through that place was a clusterfuck every time I went down to it.
Dude, say it again.
Hustle.
Driving through it.
Said he was down in Homestead today, had some gator ribs. Hustle, I was stationed at Harb for 3 years. My wife and I, that's the first place she lived with me in the military. We fucking loved that place. Every weekend we were in the Keys. Man, I miss some fucking gator meat. I do miss that area. But hell, I was the only fucking... You know what the fuck that part was? My wife, she kind of looks like Hispanic / Cuban because she's got dark black hair, right? And we go into a restaurant down there. The first time she got down there, and this is before I was covered in tattoos. I had some, but not full sleeves. We'd walk in there, and because she was with me, clean shaven, white dude, they'd stick me in the fucking back with her. But the waitress would look at her and speak fucking Spanish, and look at me and speak English. And I looked at my wife like, my wife's like, I have no fucking clue what the hell she just said. I'm like, babe, she just asked if you wanted water. And then the waitress would look at me. She's like, habla español? I'm like, yeah, a little bit. I can understand what the fuck you're asking me. She goes, oh, I'm sorry. I'm like, motherfucker, there you go. Automatically assuming I can't speak Spanish because I'm white, and you think she's been speaking shit because of her hair. And she had dark skin because of her fucking tan. But that shit was fucking hilarious. Stick the white boy in the back room. But they had some fucking awesome food down there, man. Hispanic food. Oh, I love it.
Man, me too. That's one of the things I miss from living out in Las Vegas, man, is the damn food.
Yeah. And then I remember we went down for our fucking honeymoon. We went to Key West, right? So we get married in Miami. We roll down to Key West, which if you've ever been down there, it's like 3 fucking hours from Homestead to Miami, or from Homestead to Key West. So we get down there. We stay at this little place called the Mermaid and the Alligator. Little fucking, Airbnb shit. And we're there for a couple of days. And this is before I started riding motorcycles again. So I'm fucking putting around on a scooter. Because, down in Key West, the traffic's fucking stupid. The only way to get around down there is a fucking scooter. So she's like, she takes a picture of me coming up on the scooter with like 2 coffees and shit like that. She's laughing her ass off, shows me the photo. But we go down there. She's like, I want to get dinner. I'm like, okay. So we go to fucking dinner. I'm like, what do you want? She's like, well, I want lobster. I'm like, all right. So we go get seafood. Now, I'm an oxymoron. I'm from New England, and I fucking hate seafood. It's like being from fucking, I don't know, Idaho and not eating fucking potatoes.
Yeah, I'm not real big on seafood either myself.
So we go down there, and she's like, hey, I want to get fucking seafood. I'm like, all right, we'll get you seafood. So we find this little fucking restaurant, and everything down there, every other place is fucking seafood, or if not every single one has it. She's like, I'm like, what do you want? And she's like, well, we're going to go to this restaurant later. We had reservations for, because you had to make reservations. Everybody told us to go to it. It was called Better Than Sex. Now, it was a restaurant. It wasn't any kind of sex shop, but that place, expensive as hell. But man, it was all dessert stuff. Like everything was dessert, but it was like the best desserts I've ever had in my life. And I'm not much of a sweets guy. So she's like, well, I'm not going to get too much. I just want to get like a lobster and something else, something light. I'm like, all right. She orders the lobster, and the shit comes out. And I was like, you don't want the lobster they're going to get you here. It's like, yeah, I do. I'm like, babe, I'm telling you. Now, she's from my hometown. We knew of each other, but we didn't know each other before we started hooking up. And once we started dating and everything, I told her, I'm like, you don't want this lobster. She's like, why? I'm like, trust me, you don't. Now, back home in New England, you're used to fucking a Maine lobster that's the size of this fucking lowrider, That shit comes out. She got a goddamn rock lobster. And I'm sitting there fucking laughing because she's like, what is this shit? I'm like, you ordered lobster? She's like, this is not lobster. I'm like, babe, this is lobster down in fucking Florida. She goes, this is fucking small. I'm like, yeah, it's like a crawfish. She was so pissed off. I was like, all I had to do was listen.
Right. I don't eat no seafood whenever I'm down there.
Yeah, I'm very little. Hella Geek was asking if anybody was going to West Coast was going to WonderCon tomorrow.
Never heard of WonderCon.
Hustle said they speak Spanish to him all the time down at Homestead, and he's not Cuban too. HK Viper said he got caught slipping in Homestead in Florida City. Man, let me tell you, I stayed in a fucking ghetto-ass hotel. Most military installations you go to have lodging on post. Homestead does not. I stayed in the most ghetto-ass hotel over a 4-day weekend. So when I got there, it was a Thursday night. I couldn't check in because there was nobody there. So I had to wait from Thursday all the way to Tuesday morning. When I went to go check into the post to be like, hey, I'm here. This is me. The guy's like, man, when did you get here? I was like, I got here Thursday night. He's like, where'd you stay? I was like, oh, there's a hotel in Florida City I stayed at. He goes, did you get a fucking
He's like,
t-shirt?
damn, you made it.
Yeah. He goes, he's like, did you get your t-shirt? I'm like, what t-shirt? He's like, dude, you're a white dude down in fucking Florida City. He's like, this is one of the most ghetto ass fucking gangster, dangerous places you can live in Florida. And you made it. I was like, what do you mean? What are you trying to say? He's like, dude, I don't know how you made it. He goes, I wanted to stay in fucking Florida City. He's like, your ass should have been up in Doral. I'm like, well, you didn't fucking tell me that in a welcome packet. He goes, yeah, we got to get you a t-shirt, man. So they actually ended up getting me a t-shirt made. I survived Florida City on my own. That shit was funny as hell.
I have a knack for surviving places like that, man.
I do too. I mean, yeah, my situational awareness is through the roof.
Hell, I lived in the 80s, man. I grew up and went to school in North Las Vegas. In the 80s, man, that shit was rough, Jack.
It's all coke right there.
It was a lot of gang members and shit. It was bad. Hey, my school that I went to, right? There was only 3 white people at the school. Me, my best buddy, and this girl. She dated black guys, so she didn't really have no problem. But they didn't like us much, and they kicked the shit out of our asses, man, every day. Shit. I figured they'd get tired of kicking the shit out of us. They never did. Never did.
You just something to do the next day.
Man, they were faithful.
Loyal motherfuckers.
I'm not kidding, man. Talk about hey, they didn't want to leave nobody out on the ass kicking, that's for sure.
Hella Geek said, I'm not fluent, but I picked up a little Espanol living in LA. I went to people I assumed don't speak Spanish, and I caught them talking shit. Joe Fan, have a good night. He said he got to bounce and put his kid to bed. Appreciate you stopping in.
Right on, Joe
and
Fan and Mr. S.
Willie Springer, thanks for stopping in. He's here.
Hey, Willie, what's up, buddy?
Jay Gons wanted to give, I want to go to WonderCon, but the whole having to sign up for tickets and then standing in line for a badge is a killer for me.
Yeah, that me too.
I wouldn't want to go either.
If it's that shit, man, I ain't going. Fuck it. I'm just gonna tell you right now.
HK said,
me not being here.
Yeah. HK's talking about being down in Florida City. He goes, yeah, I was doing a furniture delivery back in the day, and I got jacked. Pretty sure they set it up. Fuck yeah, they did. Florida City and fucking Homestead.
You can count on that. Hey, that motherfucker down there, hey, it's easy to get dead and shit down there in South Florida. There's a lot
of easy to go fucking missing.
Man, hey, that's what I'm saying. You'll get dead. Motherfuckers down there ain't. I got a buddy that's he's a good guy, and he just does Uber, and he still carries an assault rifle in his car. He's like, let me tell you about Eddie, why you carry that shit? He goes, I grew up here, man. I have to have it.
Let me tell you about working down there. So most firing ranges for the military are on installation, right? Not Homestead. That shit's out in the fucking glades, man. Private range. The guy's contracted by the government. So at this time, I'm driving a black Hummer H3. Blacked out. Black rims, black fucking tint. The truck's black. The lights were blacked out. I mean, solid fucking black. It looked like a goddamn 3-liter H vehicle, right? So we all go out there, and there's a couple. I've got a truck. My buddy drives a black fucking. He had a black Tahoe at the time. Another one of my buddies had a black pickup truck at the time. So we all go out there for the fucking range. We pulled up, and we had the FBI with us. They were doing the range that day because we were sharing it with them. So we were there showing them where the range was at, and then we're gonna do the range with them. So we stopped. We're like, hey, we're kind of giving them like a driving brief, like, hey, you're about to hit the glades, blah blah blah. Man, how about we get out that fucking vehicles and all these fools with their 3-liter agencies in the back, the FBI and the ATF. You see all the guys in the fields working the oranges and shit. They look over at us And you just see them like fucking smoke, like it was a Looney Tunes cartoon, man. They were fucking gone. They thought they were getting busted. Now this is back in like 2012, so ice wasn't that popular as it is right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they all thought they were getting called back to their homelands. That shit was funny as hell. Triple D said, sounds like the Motel Loki and I stayed at Joe Fest last year. Yeah, Hustle, you're right. He said Doral is ghetto, just the houses look a lot better. HK said learn quick for him to keep it 24/7. Bobby said I was going to smaller cons, just went to one last weekend in Sacramento. Bobby, how close are you to that SoCal Joe show? Hustle said that's why he eats gator, so we can eat him before they eat him.
Right.
Willie, it's getting there. I had a oops earlier, so it's going to be a high riser, but it ain't going to be a wheelie, that's for sure, because the damn thing ain't going to turn. I screwed up in my design flaws, but you live and learn. It'll still look cool. And worst case scenario, I'll just put a string on it and pull a shit if I need to in a video.
Yeah.
It's the magic of editing, right?
There's a will, there's a way on that shit.
Damn, Bobby said he's 6 hours from SoCal Joe show.
Damn, that's a track.
All right. No put head on figure. Let patch dry.
No put head on figure.
Man, I got that legacy figure today. I ordered one of them.
Man, how did that look?
It's still in the box. Looks boxed.
Oh, you didn't open it.
No. I may get another one later on. My kid didn't even see it yet. I don't even know if he will. Because it's going to go on a shelf. He wasn't too thrilled about it anyhow when they announced it. Because I show him all the previews, you know.
Right.
He's not watching reviews on them, but at least you know, new ones come out and I show him and he'll tell me which one he wants, so I know how many to order.
Yeah. I might get one if I see it, but I ain't gonna run down and
Amazon. I ordered mine on Amazon.
Yeah, like I said, if I see it out in the wild and I get that FOMO on me, maybe. I'm not like,
All right, Thor is drying. Or should I say Roth? Maybe I'll call him Roth.
Hey, I think I would probably buy the Bobby Bala fig that looks like that before I buy the Joe one.
That Malice one you liked?
Well, I like the Malice, yes, but the one that, you know, the Joe one that looks like that, or the Valaverse that has that ghost face that they came out with.
Sidewinder?
Yeah, maybe it was him.
The one, the gray and black?
Yeah, where they had the different, you know what I mean? That they got a variant of it or whatever that everybody's
Yeah.
crazy about.
Do you know how much that fucking variant
ghost mask?
That variant figure goes for?
I have no clue.
Because you know, one of them had the Cobra logo on the fucking, like the Cobra head, different style logo with a Cobra fang head on the fucking head sculpt. That some bitch I saw on eBay was $750.
God damn. Yeah, I'm cool. I don't need a $750 one.
Yeah, that's through the roof. HK said, I wanted to make Joe Fest this year, but he couldn't because of work. Bobby said he was 6 hours from that SoCal Joe show. I went down a rabbit hole in that shit, and now I can't stop getting those figures. I should never bought one.
What ones?
The SoCal Joe show. Yes,
Oh.
Lunchbox. I think it is in Temecula.
Temecula.
Jetman said the new render of the grunt inspired him to make a classified grunt look like the Sunbow grunt. That's cool. That's what it's about, making the shit yourself.
Yeah, I wasn't real big on that grunt. I was like, oh, what happened there? You know?
Yeah, I don't think they should have done those figures. I'm fine with them doing that, but I don't think they should have released them all in the same wave. I think they should have stretched them out.
Yeah, I like the Destro one, but it's like the other 3 or whatever figures that they sent.
That's what I'm talking about.
It just made that like, yeah, the Destro thing looks good, but that's only if you're a Sunbow guy, that ain't the Sunbow Destro. You know what I mean? That's whatever Skybound or whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean? The next version of G.I. Joe, and it ain't the Sunbow Destro. You know what I mean? So for some people, I could see where that it would be like, why would you make that? But hey, they make the Cobra Law stuff, you know, so I guess it is what it is. I ain't mad. Hey, it puts variance in it, you know what I mean, for other people.
Yeah, and like for the Wild Bill, like people are saying, if you weren't able to get the Dragonfly, you can still get Wild Bill, you know?
Right. And you ain't got to pay out the fucking yin yang for it.
Right.
But man, a lot of it though is a goddamn cash grab.
It is, especially the figures going up in price.
Yeah, and what was that? Another goddamn what that one fucking Tuco Viper or whatever that we got?
Televiper.
Yeah. Well, no, it ain't a Televiper. It's a
Techno. I'm sorry, Techno.
Yeah, Tuco Viper, man. But that's the same damn. You know what I mean? They just said, "Hey, it's in the retro package now." I was like, "Man, you guys are just fucking with us, right?"
Man, I should never touch this fucking thing.
That's what I'm starting to think about these guns I'm detailing. It's like, because I got so many of them sitting here, and I keep going to do it, and then see a little bit more on one. It's like, oh fuck.
I changed the fucking. I changed the fucking clamp position on. I had the shit right earlier. Now I fucked it up. I'm putting this shit over to the side so I don't mess with it. HK asked Hustles if you're still looking for a Zartan. Lunchbox said it's about 2.5 to 3 hours away from him. Thought about going. If I was close, I'd go to the SoCal Joe show just for those figures. I mean, they ain't the greatest, but I kind of like how they did them. But if you look at them up close, they ain't that great. I do like the fact they custom box art. Kick Rock said he got an inbox Dragonfly with no figs for $250. He can wait for Wild Bill.
Yeah, that ain't bad. See, that's where the Wild Bill's going to come in. You know what I mean? Right on the motherfucking money, man. Shit.
Yep.
All right,
I gotta go put this thing over here. Willie, I would show this thing to you because I know you were looking at it, but I fucked this shit up, so I can't flip it right now. Eric, I'm gonna have to start coming big here.
You're coming big?
Yeah, yes, Jetman. That is where I got my burnout figure. Was SoCal Joe. And I'm out of JB Weld. Ah, damn it.
You just stepped on a Hot Wheel. Okay.
No, I bumped my Hot Wheel. I bumped that fucking car.
Oh.
All right, I guess it's on to the next one, right?
Well, that's what they
Because people
usually
didn't sit
say.
here to see us fucking do our dumb shit.
I think that maybe they are. It's got to be some sort of entertaining.
Jetman thinks he said I think there's a chance the demon will be the next HasLab. I'm gonna say to that. I don't think it's gonna be the demon. I mean, there's always a chance, yes. But if they don't make a fucking Thunder Machine this year, I'm gonna lose my damn shit.
Man.
But he could be right though. Because I think that
Machine?
the spoiler went on top of the Thunder Machine or on top of the demon, did it not?
I do not know. I couldn't answer for you on that.
I think I was out by then, but my cousin had the spoiler. But I wonder, he had the demon. Jetman, does the demon sit on top, or the spoiler sit on top of the demon? See, Jetman said it did. So he may be onto something. That could be the fucking HasLab. They could be teasing us.
Right.
But they did that shit last year with the fucking Thunder Machine. All that shit about the Dreadnoks and Cold Slither. And they released that video of the Thunder Machine, and then the shit never came out.
I'd just like to get a goddamn water moccasin, son of a bitch.
Yeah. Everybody woke up.
And the damn hydrofoil, damn it.
3-star says the Thunder Machine needed to be doesn't need to be a HasLab. No way, no how. You could do that, and here's my argument. You could do a Thunder Machine. You could do the fucking trike with it, and then you could do the Dreadnoks, Dreadheads, where the fuck they were. The Cletus and Billy Bob and all them bitches. Because nobody's going to want them figures but me. Those could be your tiers. But yes, I don't think it'll be a HasLab. I just want the damn Thunder Machine. HK said Demon might be HasLab, Thunder Machine may be made to order.
Yeah.
Hella Geek said Demon had a landing pad for the spoiler, and he's got to bounce. Appreciate you staying on, man. Triple D said he wants a hydro foil. Kick Rock said Thunder Machine for Kick Rock said Thunder Machine for made to order and Amore for HasLab. I think that would make a lot of people happy.
Man, I don't think they give a damn about making anybody happy, really. Just look at the cockeyed shit that they put out.
Yeah. Gojo said this year for a Cobra vehicle. Yes and no. They could switch at any time, but yes. Going off trends, they go back and forth. Willie said works always awesome. Just want to know who's going to in that vehicle. I haven't decided yet. I actually haven't got a Dreadnought to put in that vehicle yet. I don't think. Maybe I do. Not yet. I got a couple I'm working on, but I don't have all the pieces yet. It won't be done tonight anyhow. Bobby asked if we saw the colored picture of the Valaverse Night Landing Raft. No, I have not.
I haven't either, Bobby. You get a minute, send it to me.
Yeah. And then action figures sold separately. Appreciate you stopping in. Great work on your shit. I need to get a piece of from you. Actually, I got some ideas on stuff, but I guess I can start messing with this again.
Oh,
This
that
big
thing's
son of
pretty
a
cool.
bitch. Jetman said water moccasin may get pushed back to 2027.
Hell, I'll be dead
You know, I
by
don't.
then. Go figure.
Yeah, I don't need a fucking night landing craft. I got one, and my shit floats.
Right?
My shit came from
Hey, I'd like
Illinois,
to.
floated down to Mississippi, over to Cape Fear, and over to me.
I'd like for everybody to get what they, like if the people, the guys that want it, I want them to get that. You know what I mean? But who knows when it'll come?
I really want to put this body on this fucking thing. I'm just struggling on how. I want it to make sense. Triple D said he's got a night landing craft that floats too.
His is a Coast Guard thing.
Yep.
He just sent me some pictures of that earlier, man. That thing is fire.
Yeah, it is. I like it.
Dave's got a damn eye that's kick ass, I'll tell you that. I wish Dave was painting these guns because he could see better than me. But they're getting painted, and that's the only thing that matters here. Yay.
Jetman asked how many ferrets you're selling.
How many ferrets? Uno, this one right here. Complete with driver.
I could just be a lazy ass and zip tie this fucking shit on here.
Hey, sometimes the easy way is not always the bad way. I like easy sometimes.
I like a challenge.
Not always. Right on. Thanks, Bobby. I appreciate you, buddy. Okay.
I will say the water effects look pretty fucking dope. Now, why can't he just send that all in one fucking photo? Why did Vala have to split that shit up? You know what I mean? It's like getting blue balls.
Well, it's Bobby Vala.
No, I'm saying, yeah, Bobby Vala, not Bobby Wald.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's Bobby Vala, man. Oh, yeah, baby. We're on the home stretch. We're on the home stretch. I got the last gun almost ready to go.
3-star asked if he was going to Toylanta. Asked Action Figures going to Toylanta. He said no, he's going to be at Joe Fest. Jetman asked what vehicle this is, or it's a Beast. I said it's actually the Beast Mobile or Batmo Beast. And what Dreadnought is getting at, haven't decided yet. I build the vehicle, then I usually build the figure after. Action Figure said, yeah, he's going to Joe Fest is his next one. 3-star said, yeah, I'm going to drive down for the day tomorrow, not staying the weekend. I'll be at Joe Fest unless some craziness happens. So this one I think I can get almost skinned.
The
Yeah, I think I
last
did.
go.
Huh? Last one?
Last one. Yeah, last one, man.
You lucky fuck. I still got 3 vehicles to do. But I'll tell you what. I get that figure for the what the hell's that fucking dude's name? The Hydra Viper?
Mm-hmm.
I will have a vehicle for that shit.
Old pointy fins.
I already have the vehicle sitting there, just waiting on the figure so I can get the paint. And match that shit up. This one may be a little difficult to do. I'm not gonna lie, Turk. I'm gonna have to use some fucking zip ties on this shit.
Well, man, sometimes the easiest way is the best way, I'm telling you. Don't get fucked up over it being with zip ties. That's all I'm saying. Because, like, I'm sitting here looking at my guns that I'm painting, and I'm sure that the paint apps are not up to, like, Bobby Vallis quality. But, hey, I don't care.
Are they up to your quality?
Well, they are today. That's all that matters.
Action Fig, did you get you're working on a Dreadnought, aren't you? A Dreadnought like clubhouse kind of cabin kind of thing? For someone? I thought I heard you say that. I think it was on Punks. Or no, maybe it was on Savages. All right, so I've got to.
Yeah, Dave, we know that you. Dave's a Lego. He's like, I'll put some Lego pieces in some shit, man, and fix that shit.
That's a fucking good idea.
What Legos? You didn't know that, Lick?
Guess who's got Legos?
Your son.
Who's got Legos? My 7-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, guys are like Legos there, therefore they're qualified building materials for toys. Yeah, Action Fig, I'm anxious to see how that thing comes out. As big of a Dreadnought fan as I am, I'm working on a clubhouse, but it's going to be a hot minute. I actually got to order, I think, the plastic stuff. I think my wife ordered it already. Kick Rocks asked what the base of this truck was. It looks tough. This is the Batmo Beast. So McFarlane Batman Batmo Beast. That's it. That's what it looks like. And you'll pay cheaper for this one than if you were to get the one without the body, because the one without the body comes with a figure. And this thing was, I think I got it for $45. Shipped. Lunchbox asking what kind of markers and pens you use.
I'm using this deco color. Oh, hold on. Deco color is what I'm using. And they're just from Hobby Lobby. They were like, I think $10 for the red, white, blue, and black. Oh, that's good enough.
Now I'm a cheap ass, but the liquid chrome, what are these Molotovs? Something like that? Liquid chrome. Molotov Liquid Chrome. That's the chrome pen I use.
Yeah, them motherfuckers are good.
For my skin tones, which I'm not that good at, and I need a different set, I use these Naywood acrylic paint markers. And this is the color that it's going to be. So it comes in, I think, a pack of 8. The chrome pens were a pack of 3. I have some acrylic paint pens that are neon. Art Ship Design. All this shit is on Amazon. And these neon ones, and it was a pack of, I believe, 8. There was a skinny marker and a fat marker for those ones. So 4 or 5 of each color. Skinny, 4 or 5 fat. And then for regular markers, I use these Beatum Dot acrylic markers. But I will say, and Crow just jumped on. Thanks for jumping in, Crow. You perfect fucking timing, brother. Crow's got some pens that I saw him use that look a hell of a lot better than what I've got. So, Crow, if you can just type the name of those pens in there, there's like a plethora of them that he's got. You can get different ones. And they have a shitload of different ones on Amazon. You can get different styles, like quantities, and match the stuff up. And I actually been meaning to get some of them, but I forgot what they were until Crow just jumped in.
Well, that question was perfectly timed then.
Now, I will say those chrome pens, these chrome pens, put the chrome on that shit, let it sit 24 hours. Put a second coat, let it sit 24 hours. Don't touch it. All these people saying that, oh, those Molotov chrome pens don't work worth a shit. They bleed. Well, you can't fucking paint something and then 10 minutes later try to pick the sumbitch up and it ain't dry. I mean, have some fucking common sense. Exactly. I got no issues with it because I'm not fucking stupid and I let shit dry.
And they come out chrome too.
Lunchbox said he used those back in the day for tagging.
Right. You know,
Action Fix separately sold said the same thing. Chrome takes a minute to dry. A paint marker is going to dry quick. A chrome paint marker takes, I would say, twice as long. I give it 24 hours and then I can touch it again. But that's what's wrong with our fucking country now. Our society. People want everything so fucking fast. I just painted this shit. Now I can't touch it. No, you can't fucking touch it. It's goddamn wet paint.
Yeah. They're like, I want it now, damn it. You ain't gonna get it now, damn it.
I just scratched my ass after I shit and I got poop all over my hand now. Well, yeah, because you didn't wipe, dumbass.
And I'll give an honorable mention to this. This Deco Color Gold one. Not bad. It ain't like the Molotov Chrome, but the gold, it ain't too bad. Like for I did some on this. Little details on the gun and shit.
Yeah.
And on like the motors or the little jet things.
Hey, Jetman, he's saying he plans on working to fix his headquarters. Don't know how to start and go about it. Just think how you started it. Go back from day one.
First thing, don't overthink it. Don't be like,
nope.
I gotta, you know what I mean?
There's an old acronym out there called KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Which means don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Kick Rock said he uses Amano acrylic markers and they dry quick for all the impatient mofos out there. I haven't heard of those. Crow's got the ones I want. I just can't remember the damn name of them. Yeah, see, Lunchbox said the same thing. He's got chrome and copper. Let it set.
Yeah,
Same
you
thing.
gotta let it set for a little while.
Same thing Action Pig said. You let
That's
it
how I was
set,
looking for some
it'll be
chrome
okay.
guns. Where did I put it in? Damn.
Fucking Legos. Why didn't I think of that?
Blown away with the Legos, huh?
Crow said, "Happy birthday, Turk."
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I had a wonderful birthday. Yeah, I got all them done. Pretty happy with myself now. Yay.
All right, so I've got to trim this. Got to trim this. You got Savage out there boiling and popping. I'm over here fucking cutting and swapping.
Cutting and swapping.
That's what I'm gonna call this shit. Cutting and swapping. They're literally fucking
paint marker in.
That lowrider is made of a lowrider, a tumbler, a fucking stinger, and the goddamn Valaverse's haul kit for the what's that thing? The Vanguard. So there's 4 fucking vehicles in one vehicle on that lowrider. Like I said, you got boiling popping, I'm got cutting and swapping. You want to? He's kit bashing figures. I'm kit bashing vehicles. Lunchbox said happy birthday. Jetman said happy birthday.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you very much.
I'm going to cut that angle off. I kind of want this thing to sit on there, but I kind of want to. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I want to Oompa Loompa now, Daddy. I really need to fuck with this tomorrow. Like, I really want to get this shit done. Or at least the concept of how I'm going to do it. Would it be dumb? It wouldn't be dumb to leave that open, would it? Up top?
No. It leaves it a little bare,
so if I put
though.
the
I'd
fucking
probably put something on it. It needs some kind of something up there, you know what I mean? Like so that a guy can stand out of it shooting or something. Hey, Jetman, early birthday in case I miss it in 2 weeks.
Oh, fucking grizzle nuts.
Grizzle nuts. Oh, grizzly nuts. What do I need here? I need something. Figure out what it is. That too.
Fucking Triple D may be on something, man. Fucking Legos.
Yeah, man.
I'd be like fucking Pee Wee Herman. Connect the dots. Fa la la la. What's up, Gasland?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy me another drift car. I've been eyeing one on the A-Main's website, but I haven't pulled the trigger yet. But I think I'm going to. I want something a little higher end.
still debating whether I want to get an RC car for the kid. I may get one and see what he does, and if he wants it, then I'll just get a second one. You know.
The Tamiya Grasshopper is the one, man.
Yeah.
Or a Tamiya Hornet.
Gasoline, I'm trying, but I'm kind of perplexed on how I want this thing. Action Fig said, "Hell yes, Grasshopper."
Yeah, man, or a Hornet. A lot of good fun has been had with them two cars for eons of time, since the 1980s, I think, early 80s.
All right. Gasoline, I'm trying to make two vehicles into one. I really want to use some of this vehicle for this vehicle. I want to use some of the tumbler for the Batmobeast. So I'm just trying to see what panels work where. You grind this shit off. You know what I hate is when your Sharpie runs out.
Man,
That's an important tool.
it is definitely an important tool.
Now I know how to connect them, I think. I'm either going to use Legos or glue. I'm trying to figure out how I want the panels to rest. Oh. Grasshopper or Gasland put a good comment out there. Fucking magnets would be a smart idea. That's really smart. I got enough small ones.
All right. I'm trying to detail up some handguns. I don't know how it's going to work.
Okay, I think I figured all that out. Crow, did you get that new Ghost Rider bike? See, I really can't use this because on this fucking thing, he's in the center of it for a driver. And this windshield is to the left side. So I can't really use that roof like that like I wanted. Why is there a screw here? Gasland, it is over there drying right now. I had a little difficult session with it. My thought process for mounting the wheels worked. However, all men, I was short. So I had to come up with some creative adhesion. Pretty much shitified it, I guess you could say. So I just gave the damn wheels to the axle. So it's drying now.
Well, I ruined that gun.
But it's getting there. I've got to order some decals for it. Oh shit, Turk. Looky here. I told you one side had a window, the other one didn't.
What are you working with? The tumbler pieces, maybe? Oh, they are tumbler pieces.
That piece come off.
Uh-huh.
You know what I could do? Dremel that shit out right there in the center. Put a piece of fucking plastic from the windows in there. And I'd be done.
Ah. Done.
Gasland.
Nice, easy.
The club was called Evolution. I retired the club, I guess you could say. I was one of the retired members. Yeah, if I can take the glass out of here on this side, Dremel it across, so this whole thing is open glass or mesh.
Mm-hmm.
Then I can put that shit, flatten this out, right? And that could be my front windshield.
I like it. Hell, that's just a windowed package away from being, you know what I mean, having the window in there.
Yeah, and I can then I could.
Or instead of the window, use that, you know, that netting shit, that plastic netting stuff, and use that on there to make it look like a grate or whatever across the front.
Yeah. I mean, I've got plenty of that great shit.
Right? That shit's, you know what I mean? Cheap as hell. What's it, like $1 for a sheet?
Window gutters, man.
Mm-hmm.
Gutter guards.
Or that gutter guard would work too, yeah.
Yep. So I've got to go back to the drawing board with this thing.
I think the stuff I got is what they use for, like, you know, whenever they weave that yarn in there to make them little whatever things them old ladies used to make.
Action
Weave it with the yarn.
Action Fake just said Granny Gate.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I got some of it over here. Oh. One of these, yeah, right here. It's like a plastic sheet of, like,
What the fuck is it? I'm looking it up and I'm getting shit about goddamn myths and horror stories shit like a rugby union.
you done stumbled into a rabbit hole. He's like, I have to check into this shit later. This is some weird shit.
Cross stitch, okay.
Yeah, it's like for, you know, they make them doily holders and shit, little Christmas ornaments and all kinds of shit.
So is that the shit that you fucking put the needlework and shit in?
Yeah, that's it. It goes right through that little grid on there.
Oh, okay. Now I know what the fuck it is. Granny Gate?
Right on, Jetman. Appreciate you stopping in, buddy. Yeah, it's real versatile shit.
Later, Jetman.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man. I'm telling you. I didn't know it was called grading, but good to know. Yeah. Well, I feel pleased with myself. I finally got all these damn guns detailed half-ass. Oh, half-assed. I think I could go back and still do a couple of touches on a couple of them here.
Fucking Granny Gate. That shit seriously had like horror stories and all kinds of shit on mine. could just go fucking old school and put that sumbitch like that.
Or, oh yeah, like across the front windshield and shit.
Yeah. The windshield and the top. Leave the back here for a gunner, you know?
Yeah.
And then put some pieces on it. And then if I put this shit on there, it'll also give the magnets or wherever else something to stick to.
Yep.
See, now we're getting somewhere with this fucking Granny Great shit. And these horror stories you guys trying to fucking trick me into watching.
Goddamn horror story, man. Watch out for the horror story part of it, man. It's all good till you get to that.
And fuck, look, even better. Bazinga biznitch.
That's what I'm talking about. Ow. Bing, bang, boom, motherfucker.
This can help with mock-up at least.
Well, when we're done.
I heard the term toy alchemist. And I had to laugh my ass off when I heard somebody say that shit.
I never heard of that.
Yeah, it's they were talking about customizing from what I was told and saw. And a toy alchemist is actually, it does nothing to do with fucking toy customizing. A toy alchemist, per definition, is hands-on education science kits that allow children to safely simulate chemical reactions. This is not a chemical fucking reaction.
It doesn't seem like one. I don't know. Might be a chemical imbalance.
Buzzing.
The way this shit costs. That
I can agree with.
It. Yeah, sometimes I wonder if I'm real smart or not whenever I buy all this shit like I do.
Shit happens. You only live once.
Yeah, that's what I figure, man. And then, hey, if I croak anytime soon, my son has to deal with getting rid of all this shit.
There you go.
Oh, hey, some of this shit's worth a little bit of money. Fuck it. Have fun. Bye-bye. Daddy's gone.
Fucking 3-star. He said I'm waiting on my classified Dreadnought Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh shit, man! I'm gonna make me piss my fucking pants.
Did he ever get that dragon?
Yeah, he's talking about something else. I'll tell you after.
Oh.
Oh. Fuck.
Right on, White Mike, man. You have a good trip, buddy, and have fun down there, man.
Yeah, enjoy, man. For real.
Yeah. I wish I was joining you, but I'm not, unfortunately.
Be safe in Hot Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta. What I'll be doing while you're enjoying
What
Hot
is
Atlanta?
it? See. Bobby Wald, good one. He said that's almost a good idea. It's almost a good idea to take that Punisher with the Viking helmet, give a bike that looks like the old boats with the dragon head.
Yeah. That is a good idea.
Is all like doing this shit. I can't just sit here and like, oh, I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? I have to fuck around with this and try to figure out what direction I want to go.
Man,
It's
that's
a creative process.
$64,000 question with this shit, you know. What
I mean, look at the
direction do
scrap
I
tracks. How
really
many times
want?
I shifted on that thing, you know?
Right.
And you can see it in the video how many times I shifted on it.
Or like my Cobra Mountain, if I ever finish it, like I thought it was going to be one thing and it turned into a whole nother animal.
Yep. I did the same thing with the Hawk's Nest when I did it. I got to look up that definition, Gasland. I don't know what that is. I just heard toy alchemist and it made me fucking laugh because the term wasn't used right.
Alchemy. What is it? Alchemy is like
It's chemicals. It was like
chemicals
alchemy
and
goes
shit,
back
yeah.
to like a fucking wizard trying to turn anything into gold.
Yeah.
If I remember right, that was an alchemist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Gasland saying a toy artificier is a person who pretty much is a customizer. Creates toys and gadgets. That's a true term. I like that term. It's just alchemist. I was just like, the fucking alchemist. That term's not used right.
I was like, I'm not really. Well, I guess I mix chemicals. I'm mixing resin and some other shit and some alcohol and all that shit to make some of this shit.
Yeah, but when you're
in some
literally
circles, that could be considered some sort of alchemy.
yeah, but when you're literally just gluing one part on to another thing, and that's all you're doing with paint, I wouldn't consider that an alchemist. You know.
Well, there's this dude that he builds custom bicycles. He has it. He has his stuff. He calls himself the alchemist cycle.
Really?
But I don't know. Maybe he's using chemicals. I don't know. Maybe that's what they meant, that we should be using chemicals when we're doing this shit.
Or we're smoking chemicals doing this shit.
That's what I was getting at. Smoking chemicals. Like marijuana. Speaking of marijuana, y'all seen that movie Reefer Madness from this? It's like from the 30s or some shit.
No.
You never seen it? That's a wild flick, man. Dude smokes one joint, ruins his whole life, man.
Speaking of that, 3 Star said need to use some alchemy gibberish into a job. At the fact. Gasland said alchemist has become a catch-all for a lot of people. Use the term properly. Correct. Lunchbox said he's got that on DVD.
Oh yeah. Reefer Madness, man.
Kind of digging the way this is going now. Like, I don't know why I didn't think of this. Action figure earlier said the damn Granny Great earlier. That shit would have helped. Oh, Granny Great.
Oh, Granny Great.
3-Star, you made my fucking night tonight saying that shit, by the way. Had me fucking rolling. How far do I want to go down with this shit? Be kind of cool to put it in the bottom side, yeah? Like just having a strip right here under the fucking driver's seat.
Right. Make like a see-through area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Gasland, it ain't gonna be realistic as long as it's in my head. It makes me fucking think it's real. It's my sandbox, and I'm playing it if I want to.
Oh, not right with your finger there.
I got to start working on some of Gasland's fucking dreadnoughts. He gave me some great ideas. Like just now, he said put plates on the bottom. Yeah, I kind of understand what you're saying with that one. I can do that with styrene. All right, have a good one, Gojo.
Right on, Gojo. Appreciate you stopping through and hanging out with our old crazy tales, man. Yay! Ha!
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, Bondo, yeah. Hey, Bondo always works pretty good too.
Bondo.
Yeah, for like sticking stuff or shaping some stuff out. Don't never
Yeah, but you can't. Can I get it in a
look
tub?
past the power of Bondo.
Bondo, you got to mix though, right?
Yeah, it's just you mix it up, but it flashes off and cures pretty quick, really. About 15 minutes, and then you can work with it and sand it and shape it and do whatever you want. In fact, like on my Fortnite boat on the back, that's how I, you know, where the little jet engines go that was on there. That's how I filled them in. Is I took the little pieces out and bondoed it in, and then painted it and assembled it all back up.
All right. I may look into that. I'm kind of liking the mesh look. I ain't gonna lie. Less body work. And fuck, that tumbler only cost me $25, and I already made a trike out of it, and I'm making a lowrider out of it. So
right, you already got 2 vehicles out of it. That's so far. So you got your money out of cutting it up. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
it ain't like
the body.
You used the wheels and threw the rest away. You know, because you couldn't do shit with it.
Yeah, the body panels. I mean, that's just extra shit I can use down the road anyhow. You know, somewhere.
I've been looking at mine, but I can't see the vision that I see is it being part of a base. You know, like it's the lookout point or something. I keep getting that instead of it's not a vehicle though. I know that whatever vision I have for it, it isn't to be rolling and be a vehicle anymore. It's got to be some it's got to be part of a base or something like that. You know, the gun part where it's got a gun on the top or something.
Because that could be a fucking bunker. That's why.
Mm-hmm. That like the top of a bunker.
Yes, and then I mean you've got the gun thing for it, right? Like this is one of them, and then there's another one for it. So I can see like you using the panels and shit.
Right, it's got this gay ass looking gun. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's a fucking. It's a laser.
Some laser cannon thing or something.
But you've got this shit for it, which is fucking stupid and it doesn't even move.
Shit. Yeah, it just the whole body of it seems like it should be a bunker or whatever. Hey Stu, what's up, buddy? Appreciate you stopping in, man.
Yeah, I agree with you. But like you said, you could take this and you could build a bunker around this fucking thing. This is the top of the bunker, you know?
Yeah.
You could fucking here's the side of a bunker with the fucking fresh airflow vent or some shit.
Yep. That's what I keep seeing mine into. It ain't a vehicle. I was like, because I was going to modify it into some kind of vehicle. I was like, it just ain't coming out to vehicle to me.
This to me, I keep seeing a
bunker.
I keep seeing a fucking downed airplane right here. Just that, like a downed airplane, a fucking wreck from an airplane.
You know.
Yes. These I can see on the side of a building somewhere.
Or on the sides for like a gun placement or something.
Yep.
You know, the blast shields.
Yep. So yeah, now you've even got me thinking in a different direction. If you cut yours up, I want them front wheels though. I can make another trike.
Right? You got them. I'm gonna cut mine. I just haven't. I keep looking at it. You know, my grandson, he'll come over and play with the shit. He's been coming over every other couple days, so he goes in there and in my living room, all my Joes I got mixed up. He takes the heads off and they're all flopped all over, and he has a good time with them. But he's been playing with it a little bit. But every time he plays with it, I keep looking at it and I see bunker or something. I don't see vehicle out of it.
I can see that. Like I was gonna
Or
take
something.
mine, and with this fucking front end, I was gonna somehow do this to it, you know,
Mm-hmm. Put some of that shit on it, yeah.
and
Man,
make
hey,
that.
them two sides. You know them two sides of that back motor part? Make it like put them together like a plow blade or whatever.
These?
Yeah, they cut them off and make like a blade for the front for like plowing through shit. Maybe. Somehow. I got that. Whenever I seen that, that kind of flashed in my idea that might make a good plow blade for something too.
Well, that's what I was thinking originally. Originally, I was going to put the plow from the Hall kit from the Vanguard on this, and then I was like, no, I'm going to put that in the fucking monster truck or the lowrider.
Well, them one pieces and some of that stuff from Trey, man, it might make that some bitch into something real quick.
Yeah, I may need to hold off on this some more.
Telling you, look at your pieces, man, and see how the puzzle goes together. You don't want to just run down and jump into the pond, man. You want to stick your toe in first. Make sure they ain't got no electric eels and shit in there. No crocodiles.
Later, alligator.
Or no alligators.
Nah, I lost my fucking scissors.
I remember I was in Daytona and I seen this little body of water and I was like, man, I'm glad they ain't got no alligators up north of here and like Daytona. I'm glad that shit's all further south. He says there's not. He goes, there's alligators all the way up to Georgia, man. I said, what? He said, yeah, man, every now and then, you know. I said, oh, fuck. I hate fucking alligators, man.
The bitches don't play, man.
Man, they're angry animals. I don't want to smoke with no one. No. Like you see some of them guys is like, oh, let's go play with the snakes and them alligators and shit. What the fuck for? Why?
I play with an alligator. I don't know why I'm missing my arm, but I play with an alligator.
Yeah, motherfucker, pull it up.
Like,
I went alligator hunting, man. It's almost alligator season. Yeah. I'm ready to go down there and catch me some. Hell no. Can I fish with dynamite for them motherfuckers? I wonder how that would work. Dynamite them son of a bitches. That'd be the way I'd want to do it. Shit, I don't want to touch them motherfuckers, man. God bless.
Boom, 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 boom.
Man, hey, 3-star, you're a better man than me. I ain't petting no alligator. Fuck that. I'll pet a kitty cat or a puppy. Man, I ain't never seen no damn snake get like, you know how people say, oh, my snake's friendly. No, they're not. No, they're fucking not. They're just waiting until they get big enough to eat you.
Yeah. That don't look bad.
Yeah. That ain't terrible at all. And it gives it the whole Dreadnoks vibe, you know, because it's got a bunch of glued up shit on it. You know what I mean? Like the Thunder Machine was.
Yeah.
That we'll never get.
Ronnie said Aussie crocodiles are bigger bastards than alligators. Good day, lads.
Yeah, I know. That's why did Steve Irwin want to go fuck with them? And, hey, let's go pet these crocodiles and put them in a box. The fuck is the goddamn joy of that? Shit, son of a bitch, you crazy bastard.
Well, you see how far that got him.
Man, he wasn't messing with crocodiles. He should have stuck to them. I guess he was better handling them than he was in them goddamn sea rays. I don't know if anybody else, but they got this YouTube ad that keeps popping up on my YouTube stream. where it shows like a guy and a chick and they're holding one of them. I'm like, yeah, good going. You guys are getting ready to die. Did you see what happened to Steve Irwin? They're all like smiling, petting it and shit. Like, you fucking idiots.
Today's
Common
news,
sense is-
fucking 10 fucking great white sharks in the fucking coast. Hey, let's go to the fucking beach, honey. Today's a great fucking day to go swimming.
Man, I don't fuck around, dude. I've been in the ocean. Yes, I will swim in the ocean, but I'm real leery. I stay right close to the shore. You know what I'm saying? Where I can get the fuck out. I ain't going up there and hey, let's get in anywhere over about right here in the ocean. That's the limit for me. But still, even then, you can get chewed up by the shark. I was down there having breakfast on the beach one day with a buddy of mine, right? And I look over and I see these big dark things just kind of swimming along, along the shore, because we were up like elevated at this restaurant. And I was like, that's fucking sharks, man. I was just swimming in that shit yesterday. Fuck that. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I was like, I don't need to be a shark bite victim.
Fucking Stu said, why go hunting for fucking alligator meat when you can get it in the frozen food section?
Man, or hey, alligator boots are nice though. You can buy them
Ronnie
at the boot store. You ain't got to go out and catch the alligator to get them.
Yeah, Ronnie had some good comments too. He said, where was it? Oh, Stu said alligators had to be pissed one of them didn't get them. Said it was a fucking manta ray. Norm MacDonald had a great bit about Steve Irwin. He said, not sure how Aussies still exist sometimes, to be far. You guys got a fucking shark problem down there. I know that for sure, but that's where I'm like, you know what? I'm not in your fucking food chain level. I'm not on the top. I'm like medium, so I'm staying the fuck out of it.
Man, come on up here where I got guns and shit and fuck around with me, Mr. Great White Shark. We'll see who wins. Hold on. I got these too, you son of a bitch. Bring it on.
Yeah, I'm fucking a peon in a drop of the ocean. There's no way in hell I have a hard enough time, and I'm an outdoorsman, and I can do the shit I need to do to survive if need be. But I would have a hard enough time fucking going in the middle of goddamn Alaska, knowing about fucking bears and shit, and I'm on the bottom of their food chain. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't worried about the bear.
Bears fuck you up in a heartbeat.
Oh, I know they will. But I wouldn't be as worried about the bear as the shark. The bear, you can climb a tree. You're going to figure it out. You know what I mean? You got your thumbs.
I can't swim like a fucking shark.
You're goddamn right, man. Them thumbs don't mean shit in that water, boy. Fuck.
Them thumbs are the fucking was going to try to go in that eyeball and hopefully I can get away.
He's good at his job. All I got is these two damn thumbs. Fuck.
Yep. Thousands and millions of years of how to fucking get those teeth and the fucking jaws and shit. And here we are. I got thumbs.
Mm-hmm. That means something with the bear, though. Not with the shark.
No. You can stick your thumb up a fucking bear's butt. You ain't gonna fucking reach a shark's ass.
Man, you ever seen them little wolverines and shit? And them, what is it?
Badgers?
A honey badger. Them little fucking honey badgers.
They will fuck you up. They're mean.
They'll fight too. Hey, you pick a fight with that son of a bitch, you're fighting. He ain't quitting until he figures he got you licked. I watched this one video one time, man. It was a skunk and a possum fighting like hell. That goddamn skunk is a bad son of a bitch, man. That skunk is a kick-ass motherfucker. He's a mean-ass motherfucker, boy. That skunk is right up there with raccoon or with the honey badger, I'd say, if you didn't know.
I ain't fucking with no skunk.
Man, dude.
My aunt got sprayed by a skunk, and my mom told me the story. They were young, and my aunt came home. They were out playing outside. She thought it was a cat, so she fucking pet the cat, and a skunk fucking sprayed her ass. My grandfather picked her ass up, threw her in the fucking tub and dumped like 10 fucking cans of tomato sauce on her ass.
Yeah, she still smelled like skunk.
My
about a
mom and my uncle clowning her ears and that shit, man.
Man, I hit a damn skunk one time with I had a little Nissan in it. It had that plastic grill shit in the bumper that on the bottom side, and that skunk went right in that damn grill, man. And I pulled up to the bar. I knew I hit, I thought I hit a possum or something like that. I didn't know it was a skunk, but I killed him, and I ran around there to the front, when I got to the bar to look at the front of my car to see how bad it was tore up. And there was half of that skunk. He was still stuck in there. I had to go in there and get him out with a plastic bag and put it over my hand. I think my hand, every time I went to take a drink of beer after that, and I had that plastic bag on my hand when I reached in there to get him out, my hand still smelled like skunk.
Yeah,
all night.
them fucking things stink, man. We don't have them in
They're
North
bad
Carolina.
dudes.
You don't see them.
Mhm. You don't see them much here anymore either. I'll tell you what you do see around here a lot lately is these damn groundhogs.
Yeah.
Them things have been taken over, man. Yeah, hey, the raccoons. Last year about this time, right at the first of where it started warming up, my neighbor across the street on one of the rental properties we own and I manage, she come pulling in her drive and stopped the car right there in the street. She comes out, hey, you got to get over here. There's a rat or something in my driveway. I go over there. It wasn't a rat. It's a little itty bitty baby raccoon, and his eyes wasn't even open. So I scooped him up, and I was going to toss him out, but when I went to scoop him up, he was alive and he was still moving. So I picked him up and I ended up hand feeding him and all that. He got big, and then he got into everything, man. That little sucker boy, you couldn't keep him out of nothing.
Baby coon?
Yeah, I raised one last year. He was a wonderful animal, though. You would think that he was as loving as a dog or a cat and all that, but once he started getting older, he was like, he was still loving, but he wanted to do his own shit. You know what I mean? He wanted to go find him a girlfriend and stuff. And
yeah, the older they get, the more dangerous they get too, right?
Yeah, he'll get the wild back in him. And I didn't want him to be a pet. You know what I mean? He's a wild animal. I just had to intervene for a while so that because his eyes wasn't even open whenever I found him, so he wouldn't have lived. But I just let him go. And whenever I first rescued him, I figured, it'll be fine. I'll just call them wildlife rescue places. And surely there's one right around the corner here, and in 5 minutes he'll be at a happy spot. Oh no, they don't have them no more. And they told me that they'd send out the sheriffs, and the sheriffs would come out and shoot it. I said, what? I said, the bullet's bigger than the baby raccoon, man.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we ain't going that route, and I hung up on them. Yeah, about the last thing Willard did before he took off, he ripped my gable vents out of my roof on my attic of my house, the plastic vents. He ripped them suckers out, man. He wanted in that attic.
He fucking ripped the vents out to get in?
Ripped the vents out to get in. So I waited till I finally shoot him out of my attic, and then I went up there and I put me some boards up there so he couldn't get back in. And he found him someplace else to go. I guess he moved into somewhere else and found him a girl.
Why did he want to go in the attic though?
Because it's warm up there. As the start of whenever winter started coming on, he thought he was going to hibernate in my attic and poop up there.
So he was already thinking about hibernating then.
Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
He might still be around here hibernating somewhere or something. I don't know. I haven't seen him yet this year. We'll see. He was getting pretty fat though. I had him up to about 25 pounds or so.
Stu said brown recluses up here freak him out, or black widow spiders. Used to fucking basic training. We used to pull a foxhole on the firing range. We had foxhole lids, right? So you like crawl into the hole and you'd shoot standing up, but you were in a cement little bunker. Yeah. You had to pull the lid off, and every time you did, you had to look for fucking black widows.
Yeah, I hate spiders too, boy.
He said
Man,
polar
they
bears
damn
are
it.
scary and they will hunt. Yeah, I wouldn't want to fuck with a polar bear.
Yeah, that fucking polar bear is a badass, man. He could swim and all kinds of shit. He ain't, you ain't swimming and getting away from him. He's gonna hunt you down and eat you.
Yeah. Ronnie said if you're an animal in Australia that isn't poisonous, it's because you can usually fight.
You're right.
That's true. They got a lot of poisonous shit over there.
There's a lot of poisonous shit.
Ian,
Hell, we
thanks for
got a lot
stopping
of
in.
poisonous shit here too.
Yeah, we do.
Man, go to
Lunchbox said
Florida.
raccoons are smart.
Everything in Florida is trying to kill you. The plants, everything. I was down there, man. I got stuck in this land survey job, man. I remember my last day, man. This damn big ass, I don't know what kind of fucking snake it was, but it was big, man. It came slithering out of these like palm frond shits. And I had this goddamn pole that you got to hold for the prison. They shoot a laser across there and it hits the prison, and that's how they mark your boundary lines and shit. All your property lines, whenever they sell property and stuff, they have to reassess the property lines every time. But I had that pole, man. I was wham, 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 wham. I stabbed the ground about 50, 60 times. My buddy's like, hey, what the fuck are you doing back there, Turk? I was like, God damn it, Richard, there's a snake up my ass. I said, I fucking quit, man. He goes, don't worry, man. This is the last job of the day. I said, no, man, I quit. I'm fucking done with this shit. I was like, as a matter of fact, I ain't never made this low a pay in 25 or 30 years. I was like, since I was a young guy, what the fuck am I doing this shit for? I don't fight no snakes, man. Fuck that. I quit.
No, I don't trust anything that can fucking move that goddamn quick without fucking legs.
Man, there was a big ass snake. Hey, about yay big around type snake. That son bitch, you know what I mean? It wasn't no anaconda or nothing, but the fucking thing is huge. I ain't fucking with that snake, man.
I was down in fucking, I think it was Colombia, the country Colombia. I think, I remember exactly. And this fucking dude, they had this fucking snake pit down there, right? Middle of their base. So you're walking by and you look over and there's this fucking pit of snakes. They were all unpoisonous, but there was like 20 of them in there. And they fucking had a guy over there, and you could tell, you know, you don't have to know the language to know if someone's getting their fucking ass chewed. Well, they fucking had this guy, and they were fucking ripping his ass, just blah, 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 and they pushed him, and he fell into the fucking pit. The pit was like maybe 5-6 feet deep. Dude, you could see his like fucking
kick the shit out of all of them bitches.
Fucking, oh, he was fucking hauling ass to get out of there. And as he was trying to get out of there, fucking the other soldiers that were, I think Colombian, maybe Guatemalan, I can't remember where it was. They were fucking dying laughing. I guess the guy was new. I guess he was like fucking new and he'd fucked something up, and that's how they fucked with each other down there, was they threw him in the pit. Right. Man, I was like, yeah, what if that one fucking time you threw that dude in the pit, there was a poisonous snake in there, you didn't fucking know it, and that bitch fucking bit his ass, you know?
Dookie, I'd have had to do the right thing. I'd have went back whenever them guys wasn't looking, and I throwed a bunch of diesel fuel in that snake pit, and I'd have caught it on fire for the greater good of man.
I don't think I would have made it. I think I would have fucking died of a heart attack.
Oh, dude, that'd have been terrible. That'd been bad. That'd been worse than the polar bear on me. I'll tell you that. Yeah. I'd rather die by polar bear than been falling in the fucking snake pit. Son of a bitch. I watched G.I. Joe. I see what happens.
Yeah. Ian said he took an adult raccoon in the woods last week, caught him running around in the alley here in town. He was every bit of 3 foot long, but not including his tail. He was a fan of dog food. I heard they like dog food.
Yeah, Willard, he loved the dog food, man. Hey, I'll tell you what Willard liked better than anything, like cake icing. Like if you buy them cupcakes with the cake icing and shit on them. Yeah, cake icing eating motherfucker, boy. He loved that shit. Like cupcakes and stuff. He loves them cupcakes, boy.
I don't remember the Bear Pro suit. Bobby said if he ever goes to Australia, he's going to be dressed up like Paul Hogan with a Bowie knife.
Man, I want something. Shit. Hell, they can't have guns there either. They took away their guns. The government did.
Oh, Australia, yeah.
I was like, if I was an Australian, I'd be like, hey, man, there's too much shit here that's going to kill me. You ain't no fucking way you taking my damn gun. You might as well just kill me now. Shit. You want me to go out
Yeah.
here and fight all this poisonous shit? Again, hey, like Ronnie said, they figure you can fight good. You ain't poisonous. You don't need no gun, man. Just go out there and fight it. Hell.
Ian said he worked in the inland waterways in Mississippi. You get flooded barges and have to pump them out. Was kicking a clog off the pump hoses 13 feet down. I fucking couldn't. That's something else I couldn't do either.
Yeah, that barge work, that's dangerous shit, man.
Yep.
Then all them fucking water snakes. Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, Bobby said he was watching the Anaconda movie. I saw that on fucking advertised. I couldn't believe they redid that movie. The snake handler was funny. I can't watch it about snakes.
Yeah, me either, man. I ain't a big snake fan.
And here we go, because Ian said, I was unbeknownst to me, he was kicking a water moccasin nest, had about 206-foot little venomous white mouths all swimming at me. Fuck that. I quit.
Fuck.
I'm done. I'm out of here. That's when I'll be like, fuck
Yeah.
you, dude. I ain't doing that shit.
Hey, Indiana Jones, man, they taught us young. Diesel fuel. Fuck some snakes right up. You spray that shit on them, put the torch to their ass, man. Just like
Yeah, at that point, I'm out, man.
Hey, man.
You'd have to
little known
quadruple
fact.
my pay.
I do not mind fighting a man with a gun or a knife at all. A guy with a snake, it could be a little girl with a snake. I'm not fighting no little girl with no snake or no guy with no snake, man. He wins. I'm taking off. I'm running. Fuck that.
I love my wife to death. If she came home and said she wanted to start collecting snakes, I'd be like, where's the divorce papers? I'll give you whatever you want. I'm out of here.
That. I got a lot of friends, and some of them are reptile people, and they're like, oh, look at my cute lizard. That motherfucker ain't cute, man.
He said they use liquid nitrogen to kill him.
Oh, that makes sense.
Fuck that. I ain't doing snakes.
Freeze them son of a bitches. Hey, fire or ice, right?
Yeah.
I like fire myself. Fire works, man. You shoot them with fire, boy, they curl them right up.
All right, I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to go watch wrestling.
Right on, brother. I'm going to go and I'm probably going to go out here and cut on some of my truck some more.
It's fucking late. Neighbors going to be pissed.
Nah, hell, my neighbors don't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. I got my garage insulated pretty good. They don't really hear that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nobody really says nothing to me. They're like, yeah, go ahead, man. Cut that shit up.
I'll be on Savage tomorrow night.
Oh, you going on with him?
Yeah, Seagram and Savage hit me up, so I'll be on for a little bit with them.
Fuck yeah, man. That's what's up.
And then I'm going to do I don't know if I'm going to do the things my stream on Sunday or not. I kind of sucks because I don't have the clubhouse. I had to tear it down, so I'm not sure. I got some stuff I could talk about, but I may be on. Just if there's a thumbnail up. If you're watching the shit, check it out. If not, replay. If not, then it's because I didn't put it up. But I'll always at least do a quick thumbnail, even if it's generic.
I might try to get one of my printers going because I need to print you them guns because, hell, you're about ready for that shit, really. You can need that shit bad.
Yeah, well, I got to move that fucking car again because my wife comes out here to get something out of the fridge. We stored a lot of shit out here in the fridge, too, because we got 2 fridges. She'll come out here, like, all my shit and leftovers are usually out here. She keeps all the good shit in the house. I got to move that thing because if not, she's going to knock that shit over, and I've already hit it twice.
Right.
But Action Figure said, good show. Appreciated it. Stu said the same thing.
Right on, guys. We appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out with us, man.
Sure. Ian, and yeah, I'll hit you up, Ian. No, I have not heard of Lunchbox asked about tarantula hawks. I don't even want to look that shit up. Camel spiders were fucking bad in the desert, I'll tell you that. Ian, I still got to check and see if the kid wants one. I haven't really talked to him about it too much. I had one job for 23 years. And in the last month, I've had 3 jobs in 4 days. But I'm retired, so I can do that shit. But I'm
Yeah,
happy now.
man.
I'm fucking building motorcycles. So
Hey,
I build motorcycles here. I
motorcycle
build
building
motorcycles
is
there.
probably the most mentally easy, you know what I mean? Than all of them.
Geometry can be a bitch.
Man, that once you do it, you know what I mean? Shit, that shit ain't nothing, man. You got it. You know, you build one, you built 10, man. That's
Yep.
I built a bunch of bikes, and hell, whenever I like motorcycles or bicycles, that's some guys that are out there that make it seem like they're fucking making rockets happen. You know what I mean? And going to the fucking moon. It ain't nothing like that for me, man. I do it because I enjoy the shit.
Yeah, I do too.
You know,
And it's
and there's
easy. And
gatekeepers and that shit too. You know, but that's stuff
the guy
like
I
that's
work for is
therapeutic.
super easy to work with. It is. So yeah, I
Well,
may
that
get the
helps
RC
when
car.
whenever you get a guy that's easy
I
to
may get an
work for,
RC
and
car
you-
just to fuck around with. Yeah, I mean he's a
Yeah,
great
man.
dude. I mean we were in a club together, so we just sit
Right.
there and bullshit half the time, you know.
hell yeah, why not
He's
get
like, dude,
paid to do that shit?
hey, he's like, dude, I ain't gonna work you hard. I ain't gonna work you fast. He's like, I just need an extra pair of hands.
I'm the guy for that.
So I mean, great
Except
guy.
man, I ain't been like the last job I had that damn stupid survey job. I don't know why I took it. Well, I took it to help a buddy out, but man, I ain't no employee, man. I'm the boss. I can't be the employee gig no more, man. That was a long time ago, man.
And see, I'm tired of being a boss. I'd rather be the employee. Just fucking come in, leave, and not have to worry about the other bullshit.
Man, I get that part sometimes, man. But then whenever it's whenever you're on the low end of the totem pole, it's sure nice to be the fucking boss. It has to deal with all that other bullshit. So I like it that way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I'll
the
see
other
about
guy
the Dragon
usually gets
3
paid
star.
less than the boss.
Yep. All right, we'll be back next week. Y'all have a
All
good
right,
fucking
fellas.
safe week. Appreciate everybody stopping in. Ian, hit up Turk if you got questions about 164th RC. He said he's trying to make one a little hot Matchbox, a Ripper. Turk's the RC
Yeah,
guy.
man, they've been doing a lot of that scale drift stuff in the small sizes, 124th and 164th.
That's
I think
crazy.
it's
I got my
just-
kid one of them Hot Wheel RC ones for Christmas, just
Mhm.
because a little one he could toy around with. So he likes it.
Yeah, them are a lot of fun, man.
Yeah. All right,
Yeah,
man.
feel
We'll see
free to hit
everybody
me
else
up
next
and-
week.
Right on, guys. Appreciate y'all. Come hang out with the madness next week, and we'll have something cool to show you, hopefully,
Or something cool will fuck up.
or something cool. Fuck up.
Have a good one, everybody.
Thank you for responding to my transmission. It has enabled me to lock firing coordinates on your headquarters